is not measured by the passing of years, but by what one does, what one feels, and one achieves. Devon Liburd was confirmed to the position of Chief Executive Officer at the Nevis Tourism Authority effective July 1st.
Devon, I remind you, is a career tourism professional. He has more than 20 years' experience in sales and marketing, and he has been employed at the NTA since its inception in 2001. He holds a BSc in Tourism Management from the University of the West Indies and an MSc in Strategic Tourism Management from the Serum European School of Business in France.
Cameron David was announced as winner of the 2022 Nevis Mango Festival Mixologists competition on July 1st. The event, which was held as part of the festival's launch, saw David triumph over 3 other competitors with his cocktail titled Know How to Live. He said the name of his cocktail stems from our African background, which has heavily influenced our proud, vibrant Caribbean way of life. 41 secondary school students benefited from the career fair hosted by the Department of Labor from July 11th to 15th with the theme Skills Development and Opportunities for a Brighter Future.
We are also aware that in recent times it has become even more competitive with the CSME Treaty, that is, the free movement of skilled workers throughout the region, seeking to find employment in other CARICOM member states. Therefore, having a skill can assist in giving you that competitive advantage of being selected for the job.
The Ministry of Education on July 18th held an awards ceremony to recognize 14 students who sat and passed the test of Chinese as a foreign language. Receiving certificates of excellence were Genevieve Thomas, Natalie Providence, Kadian Paris, Toussaint Trotman, Joel Perkins, Dikai Jador, Stout O'Brien, and Kerisha Jaderon, who passed the Novice 1 level. Kalia Isaac, Malia Trotman, Shermia Thompson, Thierry Trotman, Erwin Telemack, and Kalia Jones all passed the Novice 2 level. The 48th edition of Culturama was officially opened on July 21st under the patronage of William Zumbai Digai Dor with the slogan Fete and Celebrate Culturama 48, penned by Verna Thibault.
Of course, we did not have a festival in 2020. In 2021, we had a virtual edition, but there is nothing like the real thing. And we are pleased and excited that the real thing is back in 2022, when, of course, we'll give our participants the opportunity, our cultural practitioners the opportunity to showcase their talent. And, of course, it gives us an opportunity to inject some money into the economy. And so we are pleased and excited that Culturama 48 is back with a bang for 2022.
On July 28th, Premier the Honorable Mark Brantley announced that the NIA is seeking to add to the land stock that is available.
We are in the closing stages now of finalizing the acquisition of over 30 acres of land at Garner's estate, where we are concluding negotiations with the owners. We are concluding negotiations to acquire a substantial acreage as well at Wally so that we can expand what we're offering there in terms of parking to our water taxi facility there. We are also in the final stages of some negotiations to acquire some lands for the expansion of the village of Barnesgut. We have also acquired some 6 acres just below the ball field, the cricket field in Brownhill, where we hope to be able to launch a new housing development shortly as well. We have been forced to use the power of compulsory acquisition on some lands at Herbert's Beach. And those lands, I believe, somewhere in the region of 17 acres.
Honorable Dr. Terence Drew was officially sworn in as the 4th Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis after his St. Kitts and Nevis Labour Party won the National Assembly elections on August 5th, taking 6 of the 11 seats that were contested.
I vow to work closely with the members of my cabinet to be named shortly, to work with those who are in other positions in government, and most of all, to work with our citizenry, to extend a hand much closely to our Federation sister, or to our sister island, Nevis. I look forward over the next 5 years to serving the people of St. Kitts and Nevis with distinction, with respect, on the principles of good governance, transparency, integrity, so that our nation can be counted among those that are of the best.
Meantime, the CCM candidates were duly elected to serve as members of the National Assembly, having won all 3 seats in Nevis for their political party. According to the August 5th National Assembly elections results, in the constituency of Nevis 9, Mark Brantley received 1,685 votes. Dr. Patricia Bartlett of the NRP received 1,279 votes, while Samuel Keynes of the MRN received 77 votes. In the constituency of Nevis 10, Eric Evelyn of the CCM received 616 votes, while Rohan Isles of the NRP received 229 votes. In the constituency Nevis 11, Alexis Jeffers of the CCM received 1,172 votes. Dr. Janice Daniel Hodge of the NRP received 1,113 votes, while Patricia Mills Jeffers of the MRM received 22 votes. The Nevis Electricity Company Limited, NEVLEC, awarded the first Cedric Ambrister Scholarship to Erin Herbert on August 18th. The scholarship, named in memory of one of Nevis's pioneers in electricity generation, awards $10,000 per annum to the recipient. On August 30th, the NIA announced plans to eliminate the fuel surcharge on electricity bills for customers of the Nevis Electricity Company Limited, NEVLEC.
We propose ultimately to eliminate the fuel surcharge for everyone. But in this first step, we will eliminate the fuel surcharge for residential customers only. The commercial consumers will continue to pay the fuel surcharge. However, we will cap the fuel surcharge to them at 65 cents.
The participants in an agripreneur conference from August 23rd to 25th commended the Department of Gender Affairs for hosting the educational event targeting women and girls.
I am from St. Kitts. Even though this workshop is in Nevis, I decided to come on over because I was very interested in learning what was being imparted here.
I think that this conference should be something that the department can look into doing on a more frequent basis, because as we can see, there's a number of girls and women interested in this field.
On September 1st, 2022, the Nevis Island Administration rolled out its Auxiliary Workers Pension Scheme.
Good news for the NE workers that relief has finally come and a comprehensive policy has been put in place for them, and that will be explained more closely to them so that they are aware of what benefits they will now receive.
9 persons were honored for their contributions to the development of Nevis at the 39th Anniversary Independence Day Ceremonial Parade and Awards on September 19th. McLevin Truss was awarded for his contribution to agriculture, Hyacinth Hendrickson and Ulrich Morton for business, Steve Reed Sr. for culture, Ermelita Elliott and Anthony Jones for education, Lorraine Archibald for health, Rohan Claxton for music, and Eldaria Jones for tourism. We're not done yet. The last quarter of the NNC Year in Review is coming up.